Whoa! Massive upbeat there. All of a sudden there were like dots all around here and they've disappeared.
Is a beautiful day in Yuma, Arizona. We are here. Look at how sunny it is out there. You can see the mountains in the background. Blue, you're all wet. Are you playing in the shower again? Huh? Crazy bird. We're gonna get ready and get some breakfast. They have a complimentary breakfast downstairs, so we're going to have that. And then today's agenda is to explore the desert, so that should be really fun. We have a lot of places to see, not only from Kurt's childhood, because Kurt grew up here for quite a chunk of his childhood, but also to really experience the desert. So we're gonna walk around, and I guess there are some weird things to see around here, including yesterday briefly, we didn't vlog, we went to go and visit Kurt's dad's plot at the cemetery. His ashes aren't there, but it's his plot where eventually his ashes will be. And that cemetery is Yuma's only cemetery, and I guess there's a newer part and an older part, and the older part is really ancient. So we're gonna go there with our tracker to see what kind of activity we can pick up and just look around, because it is beautiful and it's old. Yuma is kind of, at least that's what I picked up from so far since being here for about, a little less than 24 hours, is that there's kind of an old Yuma and there's a new Yuma. So the old Yuma is kind of suspended in time. There's still a lot of old buildings and stuff that's been around forever, and then there's all of this new hotels and restaurants and houses and apartment complexes that have kind of like built around it. So there's a lot of interesting stuff to see because it's all kind of all mixed in. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. Big news today for Blue Baby. Are you gonna tell everyone the big news? Are ya? Want me to tell them for you? So Blue, today we were taking a bath this morning, and he has his little bath seat that he sits in whenever he has a bath, and he decided today that he just doesn't need it, doesn't want it anymore, and is no longer interested in the bath seat. So I put him in the bath, and he loved it. He loved it so much. So yeah, my little man is growing up. I'm proud this morning. I'm a proud mama. But you're becoming so independent, huh? No more bath seat for me. Yeah, you don't need that anymore, huh? Why are you chewing on my clothes?
This is the beginning of our documentary where it'll probably end with him finding our dead bodies with the camera in front of it.
Right? I don't think so.
We're gonna run into a bunch of cannibals out in the middle of the desert. Isn't that how that goes?
Yeah. So the first place we're going to see, the first thing that came up on my weird Yuma search, the Yuma Territorial Prison. So in July 1st, 1876, the first 7 inmates entered the territorial prison at Yuma and were locked into the new cells they had built themselves. A total of 3,069 prisoners, including 29 women, lived within these walls during the prison's 33 years of operation. Among the 29 women sentenced to Yuma was a 16-year-old Maria Moreno, who shot her brother after he complained about the way she was dancing. There was also Pearl Hart. Pearl and her partner Joe Boot committed the last stagecoach robbery in Arizona. They robbed the Globe stage and were caught very quickly. Joe Boot was sentenced to 30 years and would later escape. Pearl Hart, after being tried twice, was given 5 years. The prison was known for its strict rules. Weapons, gambling, and fighting were prohibited, as were littering and failing to bathe. Those who broke the rules could be forced to wear the ball and chain, and more serious offenders would be sent to the dark cell. The dark cell was basically an excavation on the hillside measuring 15 by 15 with a cage in the center. 15 by 15 feet. Now a museum, the building houses photographs and colorful exhibits of those who stayed there and the prison life they had to endure. Yeah, visitors can walk through the many cells and view the infamous dark cell. So we're gonna go check out. Hop, skip, and a jump later. We're here.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Everything in Yuma is 5 minutes.
Everything in Yuma is 5 minutes.
But like I said, though, when I was little, everything always seemed so damn far away.
Look at this view.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
So this river here is the Colorado River, right?
Looks like, yeah.
Right in
yeah,
there.
it is, right here. And this spot over here, that spot right there is where I specifically remember they took us to go swimming. Right there. I remember cars and stuff though too, so you must have been able to drive down there. It was all new. But that's where we went. So we're here, the south yard. There's the dark, or this.
Watchtower, gates.
That's the watchtower that you can see from everywhere.
Anyway, so we're entering the prison. Ready?
Yep. That's what they were in.
6 of them per little box. It's insane.
There's a bunk spot, and then you put one of those on the other side.
Six people in a little. That's horrible. So they changed the metal.
From wood to metal, you're in the death by problem.
How are people able to get up there? How are they able to climb down?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, huh?
It was fairly ridiculous. Man, when it's all done, the only thing left is going to be the graffiti. Isn't that weird? Avery there put that in there when I was born.
Because this used to all be open, right?
Yeah, when you used to not have to pay in here, you could just come up here and just wander around. And I'm sure a lot of them were coming up here at night back in the day. Yep, pretty dark in here. In this cage. So they were in this cage?
Yeah.
They were in this cage. Stuffed them in as they could.
It's wicked, huh?
Yeah, it is. You're probably experiencing a past life episode. I feel like you're back home.
Kurt, stop. Now we're gonna go see the cemetery.
And now we're gonna walk into the cemetery. Be on the lookout for stuff here.
Dangerous insects and reptiles inhabit the area.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm gonna have to get a hat.
Okay, Dutz Mama, we'll get a hat, alright? But right now we're hunting ghosts.
Okay.
You gonna make it?
It is hot as hell. So, man, What they say, 100 and some prisoners?
Was it
now?
111?
Mhm.
Is that correct? Look, too. Red spots all through here. No voices yet.
Okay, so
Here, you want to hold it?
oh, look, 2 red ones.
2 red? You're getting red here, right? Over there we are getting green and yellow.
And I just passed by there and got chills, so I wonder what that
Where?
was about.
Here?
Yeah, I passed by here and got
Right
chills. A green one.
You dare take a rock from the grave and take
No
it back
way. Green one.
with us. So bizarre, huh?
Wow, so we got some activity.
Back there?
Yeah.
No voices though, huh?
Green one. Another green one.
Shallow grave. They were placed in a...
What are light little purple things? 2 little purple things.
It must be like stronger one. Yep.
They were first little purple spots and then they turned into, yeah. Crazy. So there's a lot of activity here.
Right. Green. Just over there. It turns yellow. It's like they, so they start stronger and fade away. Whoa.
What did I say?
I don't know. I couldn't understand it.
Remember,
Dude, it's haunted here, huh?
in memory of the inmates who lost their life while serving their sentence at the Arizona Territorial Prison. Those are all the names.
Can I get a name of one of the spirits here? So one of the... That girl keeps coming out. Wonder who the girl was. Lots of purple. Strong activity here, strong activity.
We didn't have any activity in the prison though, really.
No, I had a couple of weak signals.
So this is Yuma's old cemetery.
Yeah, so he was on the other side of the shrub, so I'm wondering if these ones with the wooden crosses is more like the ancient part of it. Hey, spirits of the dead, of those who once lived here, speak to us. Use this phone and my energy if need be. Oh! Something bit my ear.
So I was telling Kurt, it's funny that on that side, because that's the newer cemetery,
Yeah.
that they're watering it and that's the grass.
Yeah,
That they're watering the grass. So this is what it would look like if they didn't water the grass.
Right, this is what happens if you do not water it.
Because it's not natural for there to be grass. But so you think these are like the ancient ones?
Yeah, there's ones with the wooden fencing and everything. Spirits of the dead are those who once lived here. Speak to us for using the power of the phone. Use my energy, remember. It's kind of hot out here, so. That's a metal one. Lots of green.
It's true.
No voicing. Lots of weak dot spots, like green and yellow. I trust spirits that you understand all languages. I'm not going to resort to speaking Spanish to those here, because that would just sound ridiculous. That doesn't mean...
Kurt would be insulting you.
Huh?
Kurt would be insulting you.
I would probably be insulting you. Whoa! Massive upbeat there. All of a sudden there were like dots all around here and they've disappeared. Their energy doesn't last very long. I know you're aware of us, and I know you're here. Speak to us using the power of the phone. Be okay to use my energy, but keep in mind it's pretty hot out here. None? Well, they are talking. If you're all here, well, I know you're here. What do you think, Zay? I don't even understand it in Spanish. if you are here, use the ghost radar words selection to voice your words. It's just a little bit clearer. Not a whole lot of voice activity, see? This is ghost radar, not a whole lot of... That's supposed to be ghost manipulation right there. PPP, OOO, poo. But they're having, they seem to be having a difficult time over here. Aren't they, buddy? Aren't they? What do you say? Well, let's go check it out. Let's just go from
One shady tree to another shady
yeah,
tree?
so let's go to that shady tree.
Okay.
So now we're getting some voice action. Color.
Color.
Where'd you see color? Well, maybe the color of the blips.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. We're
flowers.
So we had some. First of all, the activity that we've encountered in the Yuma, Arizona burial plot wasn't as active as the ones over in New Jersey. We got some, you'd have like long stretches of nothing, and then all of a sudden you'd have a bunch, you know, of blips. But a lot of red, a lot more purple than I've ever seen anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that that's stronger than red. I would assume, right?
Oh, purple's stronger than red?
Oh, maybe it's weaker than red. I guess I have to look it up, huh? But anyway. And then, as far as no real wording, I had some words on the ghost radar when I sped up the sensitivity. Of course, they say that, you know, you get some false positives when you increase sensitivity.
Yeah.
And the only clear word that I got on the ghost radio was color. And I thought I heard Arizona over here.
I heard ghost, too.
Ghost. What ghost came up on the Spirit Box app that we have, where it was like using the radio signals. That was pretty clear. Oh, and then at the Territorial Prison Cemetery, I felt a touch behind my knee as I was walking past one of the cemeteries. I don't know, I thought it was a lizard crawling on my leg, and then I looked and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
But, you know, could have been anything. Could have been my pants bending in a certain way, but as I say, you know, just suspend your disbelief and you go out there and maybe you can come up with some plausible theories as to why this cemetery that's just baking in the heat out here doesn't seem to have a whole lot of doesn't have as much activity. I wonder if it has anything to do with the trees.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, in North Bergen, there's trees all over the place, you know. And a lot of people say those, you know, those ground everything to the earth. And then, and because the one where we got the most activity just so happened to be the Devil's Tree.
Yep.
And that's a haunted tree. But out here, not a whole lot of tree life out here. And then in the really old part out there, there's just nothing. It's barren.